We often see the pattern where financial stability doesn't always come hand in hand with wise spending choices. It's like there's the strange disconnect between having money and knowing how to use it wisely. It's a bit of a paradox, isn't it? Hello and welcome to our channel for another amazing video. In this video, we're going to discuss the most common mistakes of footballers that cost them millions. So without further ado, let's get started. 10. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the famous Swedish soccer star. Did you hear that he bought a massive four-story church in Stockholm for 570,000 USD? But wait, there's more. He had planned on some serious real estate venture right there. Back in 2013, he already had a jaw-dropping collection of at least 5 cars. But the cherry on top is his rare custom Ferrari Enzo, which comes in at a staggering 1.2 million. These items might sound extravagant, didn't they? 9. Lee Hendry. This guy was like a footballing nomad, always on the move from one club to another in the blink of an eye. But now we're talking about luxury sports cars that would make your head spin. Additionally, he went all in, buying up properties left and right across England. But then the dreaded housing market collapse hit, and that's when all that investment turned into worthless land. Ouch, talk about a major financial hit. So guess what happened next? He had to file for bankruptcy, and we're not talking about just losing a few bucks. He was out over 15 million. That's a serious reality check, my friend. 8. 16. Sully Montari. Sully Montari's over-the-top car purchase. In simple words, he rakes in over 3.3 million a year. It's like they see a car in their bank account and her voice goes, why not? But hold on, it's not just any car. It's a Mercedes Brabus G63 AMG 6x6. I mean, in Europe, where the roads are narrower than a catwalk, it's like he's got this secret plan to just bulldoze his way through traffic, flattening anything in its path. Who needs to worry about fitting into parking spots when you've got a monster on wheels, right? 7. Eric Djemba-Djemba. Eric Djemba-Djemba was like a whirlwind of extravagant choices and financial blunders from the get-go. He's just a fresh-faced 22-year-old stepping into the field for none other than Manchester United, making a cool $27,000 a week. Fast forward to 2014, and his former agent spills the beans that Djemba-Djemba was living on a whole other planet when it came to money. I mean, he had a whopping 30 different bank accounts at one point. OMG. But as the story goes, all that flashy living eventually caught up with him. The bankruptcy train came rolling in, and Djemba-Djemba found himself losing millions trying to repay loans and credit cards. A cautionary tale. In actuality, his journey from the heights of Manchester United to financial rock bottom is a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. 6. El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf was an undeniable love affair with cars. Now, let me be real with you. His true claim to fame might just be his wild taste in automobiles. And you know, footballers and their cars, it's like a match made in heaven, or at least a match made on a high budget. But Diouf is on another level. He had Escalades he bought on hold, but tight for this one, the silver-plated Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. This car alone is worth over $640K, even before the silver plating came into play. But honestly, these cars might be impressive in terms of their price tags. The gold and silver plating just take them to a whole new level of extravagance. It's like an epitome of a huge waste. 5. Obafemi Martins. Obafemi Martins and his wild roller coaster ride through the world of fast cars, fancy dinners, and living the high life. This guy was earning $115,000 a week while he was tearing it up at Newcastle United. See, Martins had this knack for turning his weekends into legendary extravaganzas. Can you imagine blowing through that much cash in just a matter of days? But here's where the story takes a twist. As you can probably guess, keeping up with that level of spending wasn't exactly sustainable. At some point, reality caught up and Martins found himself in financial trouble. He turned to a financial company for help, but even that wasn't enough to save him from the money pit he had created. Oops. 4. Stephen Ireland. Let's talk about Stephen Ireland and his wild ride through the luxurious spending. I mean, this guy takes the whole living large to a whole new level, especially with cars. You know, he doesn't have just any Range Rover, but an expensive one that's probably fancier than my entire apartment. And if that's not enough, he's rolling around in an Audi R8 decked out with custom Manchester United colors. Certainly, he didn't bat an eye before dropping nearly $400,000 on a Bentley for his girlfriend. So yeah, it's almost like he's creating a personal kingdom of extravagance, and honestly, who can blame him? 3. Brad Friedel. Brad Friedel was a true American pioneer aiming to show the world that the US has got some serious soccer talent up his sleeves. Interestingly, he set up the Brad Friedel Premier Soccer Academy, a school for budding young soccer players. But, well, you can probably guess how this story goes. With all that amazing training and coaching being offered for free, it didn't take long for the academy's financial situation to take a nosedive. Friedel set it all up back in 2003 with $10 million, but by the time it closed down in 2011, he had lost a staggering $8 million. It's kind of a sad twist. 2. Mario Balotelli. This guy was a stealthy spender on a whole new level. In actuality, he dropped the cool $250,000 on a camo patterned Bentley. Oh, and speaking out there, let's talk about the iPhone 6 incident. This guy allegedly faked an injury during a game so he could rush out and buy the latest iPhone. Because naturally, a star like him couldn't possibly wait in line for a phone like the rest of us mere mortals, a complete package of money wastage. 1. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is also a financial powerhouse with endorsement deals ranking in $40 million a year. You know, this man has something for fashion, and I mean a big thing. We're talking $12,000 a week on clothes from all corners of the globe. If we talk about his vacation diaries where he splurges $20,000 on a trip to Miami, on the other hand, he has a spectacular car collection. According to a Ronaldo fan site, the guy owns 17 cars for a total of $5 million. It's like he's living in a world where money is no object, and we're all lucky to catch a glimpse of his lavish lifestyle. That's it for today. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button on this channel to stay connected with us. Take care.